Hello, everyone. I just want to do a short sermon this morning. I'm going to be I'm continuing on in the charity series. This might be the last one I'm going to do, although there is a part that says believeth all things, beareth all things, believeth all things, hopeth all things, endureth all things. I think I'll just forego that for right now, and today's going to be rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. And it says, charity suffereth long and is kind, charity envieth not, charity vaunteth not itself, is not puffed up, doth not behave itself unseemly, seeketh not her own, is not easily provoked, thinketh no evil, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. And that's where we're at today. I'm not feeling too good, but that's the good thing about this is you won't catch it over this. So love, charity, rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. Love doesn't rejoice in saying, I told you so. I've seen people make shipwreck, and somebody say, did you hear about so-and-so? And you say, what is it? And they tell you, and you say, well, I could have told you that. Well, why didn't you do something? Why didn't you try to help somebody? Love doesn't rejoice in saying, I told you so. Romans 12:14-15 says, bless them that persecute you, bless and curse not. Rejoice with them that rejoice, and weep with them that weep. You know, the prodigal son, he went and was in the hog pen. You know the story, and he came back, and his father was so glad to see him. And but the elder brother wasn't tickled at all. He didn't like it because his father gave him. You will rejoice when other people rejoice if you're in the right frame of mind. You know, whenever you're driving and someone whips in and around and out and goes on down, running real fast, or even maybe tailgating you or something, and they go on down and the policeman stops them and gives them a ticket. Does that do you good? I know you have to fight it, Of course, when they're violating the law and the policeman gets them, then that's justice. But when I'm violating the law, unintentionally, and the policeman gets me, I want mercy. Rejoices in the truth. John 17:17, Jesus said, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth. And I just don't. I had a cousin, and she had a boyfriend. I don't think they were married, but it was in the days before cell phones and all the other. But somehow or another, I don't know if he had some kind of a two-way radio or what it was, but he would know when there was an accident in the area, and couldn't wait to get over there. I find no pleasure in seeing people mangled up or dying or bleeding or whatever. I find no pleasure in people not succeeding. Blowing your candle out won't make mine shine any brighter. And let me say this, stay with me here, and let me say that this is it's not intended to replace your minister or replace you getting to church. It just may be somebody that can't get to church very well in this pandemic we're in, or maybe in a nursing home, a hospital, or rehab, or recovering at home, or whatever, where they can't get out. So that's what this is intended for. But he would chase and try. It seemed like he delighted in seeing that, but I get no pleasure out of that. But I'm not suggesting there's not a place for justice. There is, but in the Bible, that love mourns, not rejoices over somebody's failure. Even in Proverbs, it tells us not to rejoice when your enemy falls, or let your heart be glad when he stumbles. So there is no satisfaction in somebody failing. Rejoice is not in iniquity. This tongue is a whole lot of, it's a world of iniquity. Do you like to hear juicy tidbits on people and delight in that? I don't see any satisfaction in it. You wouldn't want somebody talking about you, so we shouldn't delight in when we hear people talking about other people. So rejoiceth not in iniquity, but rejoiceth in the truth. I think after this, I'm just trying to decide which way to go. Maybe the way you, in your mind, you might think, well, it's time to stop, but I'm not getting to go visit much, and this is my way to try to help if I can. And I'm thinking about doing a series on Proverbs. I think that when a person starts out, they shouldn't spend a lot of time in the Old Testament at first. They ought to read Psalms and Proverbs in the New Testament. So I'm going to try to help out in Proverbs if I can. When I first started out, that's what I did. I read Psalms and Proverbs a whole lot in the New Testament. Then I went all the way through the Bible, and I got where I was more and more into the Old Testament, and I find myself preaching more from the Old Testament, more and more. The New Testament and the Old Testament's got some beautiful examples and parables, and so I want to utilize it all. So this is just a preview that I might be trying to, if I can get it together, do a series on Proverbs, and let me know what you think about that. I care about you. I love you. I want to help you in some way. And may God bless you until we do this again. My number is 256-508-4410 if you need me. Just call me if I don't answer, leave me a message. If I don't get back to you right away, I'll try to as soon as I can. So may God bless you is my prayer.